You know, here at Logistics Bureau, we are very lucky. We get to work with all sorts of industries, all kinds of businesses in all geographies facing many, many different types of challenges. But sometimes you see a little bit of a pattern over the years. Hi, this is Rob O'Byrne from Logistics Bureau, and I'm here with Gerard Schouten. I've got to make sure I get this name right, new boy on the block. And I was just talking to Gerard a moment ago over a coffee, and sort of based on his experience, you know, coming from industry, I was asking, you know, Gerard, what do you see as some of the really common problems that people have in supply chain? Maybe sort of top two you could share with us.
Yeah, I think the top one being is supply chains often reactive or not considered, whereas we're a business and a manufacturing are very focused on making the core product, but how they actually, the route to market, the most effective, I suppose, cost-effective way whilst delivering a high quality of service. I think that's probably a big oversight.
Yeah.
It's just expected rather than being more deliberate.
Yeah, okay. No, I think that's fair, and it can be very much dependent on the industry as well, I think, because some are much more focused on supply chain, some are much more conscious, if you like, of the impact of supply chain. I'm not sure whether, you know, I'm just thinking it's a sort of is it obvious which industries are really good at it? I mean, if you look at grocery retail or any of those sort of mass market businesses, they've got to be good at supply chain. At the other end of the scale, it's probably some that are maybe have enjoyed higher margins and things like that, where supply chain isn't as high on the agenda. But of course, that's all changing. So what about another one sort of that you commonly see people getting wrong?
I think for me is where I see people getting it wrong the most. Yeah, it's sort of related to the first one being an afterthought, but it's not seen as a strategic advantage, both from cost to serve, which we know is critically important. You know, margins are becoming tighter. You know, the retailers are driving down prices, understandably, because we've got to keep, you know, prices down to consumers. It's a competitive, mature market. But the other one is service. So there's the cost element, but then the service, and it's almost that both are sort of, they're interrelated but expected, and that's for a lot of businesses, that's a real point of difference. And I think if they don't get their supply chain right, they can be costly both from a cost and a service perspective to their customer.
I would absolutely, you know, support that 100%. And if you've been along to our events, you know, I bang on about this constantly, but it's, you know, understanding your cost to serve really well down to a sort of product and customer level. And also the number of people that just don't really appreciate and understand customer service policies and managing those. We've done a lot of projects recently where, you know, we've looked at a customer base for our clients and then helped them develop a service policy, you know, in line with cost to serve. So I'm sure we'll be working on many of those projects together and really look forward to that. So good to have you on board, Gerard, and look forward to getting in some of these cost to serve projects with you and helping our clients out there actually be a lot more competitive and you know, improving their bottom line.
Thanks, Rob. Look forward to it.